So, is it a good idea to join a motorcycle club in today's society? This question from Aunt Squirrely, or actually a comment. Now, if you want me to do a video on one of your comments, make sure it's a good one and it actually makes sense and you're not being a jackass. Just saying.
Yeah.
Is it worth joining a motorcycle club today? Well, there is many factors in the answer to that question. Now, if you're asking me, well, I have to say age is the biggest issue for me. And if you've seen any of my videos lately, I sit there and tell you, hey, wait a second. What does a 50-year-old have in common at all with somebody in their 20 and 30s? Absolutely nothing other than, wanting to go party and have some broads on the sides, whatever you may be. That's basically the only interest. Now, I have to admit, it's hard to come to that realization because when I was in my 20s, and I have to admit, I would look at the older guys like, what are you doing here? Why are you here? You're trying to act cool and you're not even in my age group. And when you get to be older, you're like, damn, man, my young self was right. What the hell am I doing now? But anyway, I guess age is the big thing for me. Now, if you're asking me about is it worth joining an MC nowadays? Uh it's a hard one, man. It's a hard one. It used to be about riding and partying and all the good stuff that comes along. And yes, there was always issues. You can't sit there and lie and say there's not issues back then compared to now. I do think that more of a gang mentality, and I'm not talking about a club as far as everybody, I'm talking about a lot of younger people that are coming in have a gang type of mentality. Come on. Now, I don't know what it is if it's because I'm from the Midwest. I've talked about it before, dirty, gringy looking old school bikers. And now most of the time, everybody wants their colors real pretty, or they want to Gucci themselves up. They think they're going to be put on the cover of Gucci magazine or something because I guess it's a style now. But they are having the same problems, really, that are decades old, where you find yourself more in a competition with your so-called brothers to see who has more power than the other one. And if you really look at it, is that brotherhood? Now, see, going back to the question, is it worth joining a motorcycle club? I think it really depends on your status in life, where you're at in life, what kind of person you are. Because you know what? Quite frankly, why join an MC when you can join an SC, a social club, or a riding club? You actually get more freedom in that type of organization where you don't have to put everything on hold, if you know what I mean. And those guys that are in MCs or were in MCs that were three-piece patches or diamonds, they know what I'm talking about. You put a lot of time and effort into that MC, and you really have to say to yourself, what am I getting out of this besides paying them? If you notice, a lot of clubs don't ride anymore. I'm telling you what, since I dropped the patch, I was like, I've been riding every damn where, man, having all kinds of fun. Hell, we went out to Galena, got me this hat. If you can read it, you know what it says. Trump 2024, baby. Anyway, now watch my comment section blow up like, F Trump and all this blah, blah, blah crap. I do have them on here, unfortunately, but it is what it is. But anyway, been doing a hell of a lot more writing than I ever did with any MC. it always seems like it was, let's go to the clubhouse, let's chill, let's sit. And if you're lucky, you'd get some kind of party. Other than that, man, it was like a freaking waste of time, if you ask me. But, that's where you kind of get jealous of independence when you're wearing a patch because they're out there doing their thing. They're not watching their back, they're not doing any of that stuff. They're actually doing what the lifestyle was meant to do. It was meant to do that, be independent, be free. And, quite honestly, Aunt, if, somebody in their 20s or 30s came up to me and said, "Hey, is it worth joining a motorcycle club?" I would have to look at them and again ask them, "Well, where you at in life? Are you looking to get yourself in a normal type of flow? Because if you're going to disrupt that with an MC because it takes a lot of time." And there seems to be more politics than ever. I've never seen so much politics in an MC scene, man. I really have not. I never really seen a lot of guys going at each other just for positions. But I do think you have to throw that at technology because you got a bunch of know-it-alls out there that are, as their numbers grow, they reach more people and more people fall into the crap. And I've always been real with that, man. I've always been real. I say stuff that pisses everybody off. And if you don't, you're not doing this creator, influencer thing right at all. All you're doing is catering to the cheerleaders, the rah, rah, rah boys, and all that good stuff. So anybody who knows me knows that I'm just going to tell it like it is. And, technology has ruined it because people go out there. Hell, the other day I seen a channel with like 500 subscribers giving protocol advice. I was like, Jesus Christ, with all this protocol stuff, it's like, damn, man, maybe just write an encyclopedia or something. That's how it's gotten so much. And it's like, man, this is all common sense, but I guess it's common sense to me because I'm older. And does it help people? I don't know. I really don't know if all that protocol crap helps anybody when they're on the street because it's just, that's real life. This is the internet. And I can guarantee you, whichever part of the country you're in, if you go up and say, "Yeah, I seen this creator, he said this," they'll smack the shit out of you. That's just the way it is. And I'm sorry to say that, but and to blow your dreams, but you can't learn it on here, not even, you get people writing whole articles about how to be a brother or how to do this or how to do that. It's like, okay, man, I guess you're a good storyteller. You're looking for an audience, rock on, do your thing, make your hustles, what I say. But to me, at my age, no, it's not worth it. Maybe if you're younger and stuff, you want to get out there, you're all full of freaking cum, you want to blow it, go for it, man. Do your thing. Just know that it's not all cracked up to be. It really isn't. It's a lot of fake stuff. It's a lot of time, and you might waste a lot of money. On the other hand, it could be a good thing. So you got your positive and negatives. You got to weigh it. And you can't sit there and listen to people all over the damn internet trying to tell you how to do this and do that. Because most of the time, it just ain't going to work out, man. 100% right there. It ain't going to work out. Anyway, if you got a question that you want me to do a video on, just put it in the comment section, man. You know what? I'm having a ball just going over and making videos of what interests you instead of just putting myself in the box with that bike and news crap that I used to do and having fun on shows with China Down when I'm able to, having some fun, kicking back, being non-politically correct. So put them in the comment section if that's what you want to hear from me. I might pick yours and make a video. Rock on. Yeah.